Welcome viewers, today we are making Minnesota chicken wild rice soup, and in my house, no chicken wild rice soup is completed without popovers. Now, popovers is one of my past recipes, so please go back to my recipes and you will find that popover recipe. Here I have one medium-sized rotisserie chicken that I have gone ahead and remove all the skins, remove all the meat off the bone, and I have diced up and placed in a bowl. Now, if you prefer only white meat, go right ahead and just use the chicken breast. If you don't mind the dark meat, you are more than welcome to use both the white and dark. At my house, we make so much soup, I went ahead and used the whole chicken. I removed all the bones, all the skins, all the fats, and I have diced that up and placed in a bowl. Meanwhile, you will see me wash half pound of wild rice. I like to wash it, drain it, and fill it up with a little bit of water and just let it sit for a little bit for any residue out of that wild rice to come to the top before I drain and use it into my soup. Next, I will dice 1 large onion, 2 carrots, and 3 celery stalks. In a heavy saucepan, I have added 5 tablespoons of butter and 2 tablespoons of olive oil. I'm going to let that butter melt, and then I'm going to add my onions, carrots, and celery to that butter and olive oil. I'm going to saute that for about 3 to 4 minutes until soft and translucent and fragrant. I'm also adding 1 tablespoon of rosemary, 1 tablespoon of thyme, 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper, 1/8 of a teaspoon of white pepper, and 1 teaspoon of cayenne pepper. Now, if you do not like cayenne pepper in your soup, by all means omit it. It does not make the soup spicy, it just flavors the soup very well. I let that saute, and then I added half cup of flour. I'm gonna let that flour sort of brown a little bit so I can make a roux out of that flour mixture. I have added 16 cups of chicken broth and bring to a boil. And then I'm going to add that rice back to the mixture and that chicken. I'm gonna let that simmer covered for about 30 minutes. At this point, I would remove half of that soup if I'm going to freeze it for future, and it can stay up to a month in your refrigerator. But if you're going to use it right away, I have gone ahead and used 1 carton of half and half. There you have it, folks. Minnesota chicken wild rice soup. Enjoy.